Here in the Rockies franchise, we are in the mix for the last wildcard spot in the National League, but we're tied with our rivals in San Francisco after losing our last series against them last episode. As we move forward, we have a road trip here, beginning with 3 games in San Diego, a team we've struggled against this season, and the Rockies are able to take the first 2 games. This could be a huge series for us, especially if we complete the sweep. Let's head into Game 3 now. 3-2, San Diego leads. Ryan Weathers on the mound facing Rafael Devers. Here's a fly ball to right center. It is caught, and Trey Turner is able to move up from second to third. Runners at the corners, 1 down. Colorado trying to tie this game up. Brandon Nimmo at the plate. 3-1. And the fastball is outside, loading the bases for one of our best hitters this season, Ty France. Oh, he got one to drive. He fouls off the curveball that was right over the middle. France falls behind and lines the curveball into right field. The tying run is home, and the Rockies will not get over aggressive. The game is tied, and the bases are still loaded. And as we're facing the lefty Weathers, Johnny Schaefer gets the start. He only starts against lefties. And that's the reason why. Base hit center field. Rockies take the lead. Nimmo holds at third, and they're still loaded. Clutch hit for Johnny Schaefer as the Rockies lead 4-3. Here is another rookie, Dom Thompson-Williams. Fly ball left field, hit pretty well. Dickerson will get there, but that is going to bring home Brandon Nimmo, and it's 5-3 Colorado. On the mound for Colorado is John Means. Already 3 runs allowed on the day, and now facing Fernando Tatis Jr. Means hits the outside, gets ahead in the count. And there's a drive hit well to right field. It's got carry, and Tatis sends one out as the Padres pull to within 1. Number 35 for Fernando Tatis Jr. That wasn't even his best contact. He hit it the other way and is just so strong. Now a 1-run game. German Marquez is in. We're bottom 6 now. Eric Hosmer at the plate, and he's behind it at 98, strike 3. Later in the inning, 2 down, runner aboard, who takes off, and there is a tapper back to Marquez, and that is the 6th inning. In the 7th inning, Scott Oberg takes over, making his 34th appearance of the season. Tatis is up again, trying to be careful here. We do not want him tying this game. 3-2, and he chased it. Big strike 3 for Scott Oberg. Looking at his stats, lefties are hitting under 100 against Oberg, and Alex Dickerson will not bring them up to 100 with this ground out. Rockies still lead, but they could use an insurance run. Off the bench, David Geronimo, just 2 homers away from his first 30 home run season, and he grounds one back up the middle. That's a pitch you'd like to see him elevate, but even on the ground, Geronimo is aboard. And now a full count to Trey Turner. That's an easy take. Missing with the changeup. 2 on now with 2 away. And that brings up Brian Reynolds. That's cracked to left center field. Hit very well. And it's down for extras. Geronimo scores. Here comes Turner. Rockies make it a 3-run game. That's a big help as they look to complete the sweep. Nice swing by Reynolds. But the inning is not yet done. Rafael Devers. Oh, another one to left center field. What a swing. Here comes Reynolds, and it's now 8-4 Colorado. Just staying with that pitch away. We've had Devers going to the opposite field in these last couple episodes. Jose Alvarado now on the mound, and that's hit down the line by Robert Hassel, and that'll reach the wall. Padres trying to get back in this, but running out of time. The double helps. That brings up Victor Caratini. Deep drive center field hit well. Reynolds on the run, and he gets there. Hassel moves to third base. Off the bench for San Diego, the lefty Trent Grisham. Ground ball to third. And the Rockies pitch around the double. In the ninth inning, obviously, it's not a save situation, but here is Sir Anthony Dominguez. I didn't even consider putting in like Jordan Holloway or Ryan Rolison. This is a really good lineup. There's a strikeout of Ha-Sung Kim. And 2 batters later, Fernando Tatis Jr. strikes out looking on the change. Dominguez trying to strike out the side. And this pitch is in the dirt, recovered by Schaefer, and he throws out Jurickson Profar to end the game. And the Rockies go into San Diego and have one of their most important series of the season, getting the sweep against the Padres. We aren't catching them, but this is so huge for us in this battle to get the last wild card spot. Excellent series. We had good offense in these games. And here is a look at some of the box scores. I should have done this before the game. But this first game was a 4-3 win where they made it interesting in the ninth, but didn't quite have the blown save of Rogers. Givens actually came in to get the final out, I guess. And then in the next game, how about all these extra inning runs? We scored 5 in the 12th. Really strange. Turner and Geronimo go yard, and we get the job done. So, we started the day tied. We swept the Padres, and we lost progress because the Giants are on a 5-game winning streak and must have won on our off day. We will keep up with their games as well, and if it comes down to it down the stretch, I'll even record some of their games so we can see what happens if there's like a very critical series or something. Jack Flaherty's pitching really well. He shut us down the other episode, did so against Cincinnati here. All we can do is try to win. And we do continue to win in this series against the Milwaukee Brewers, 9-8 in Game 1. They do take Game 2, but if we can go on this road trip and win both series, go 5-1, that's a huge win for us. And that's what we're trying to do. On the road in Milwaukee at 78-64, facing a really tough Brewers pitcher. We're up against Corbin Burnes, and we've struggled against pitchers of his caliber. He's a great strikeout pitcher. That was my top concern coming in. We head into the first inning. 2 down, David Geronimo at the plate. And he's able to get ahead. 3-1. And that misses inside. Got to be patient here. Don't want to be chasing a bunch of stuff out of the zone. Here's Rafael Devers. And there's the cutter you want to let go. Devers falls behind. Geronimo takes off, and that's lifted to left center field. Hit deep, and it's down for extra bases. And as Geronimo went with the pitch, he scores easily. And the Rockies get a quick one against Burnes. My thought here was I'm just going to have Geronimo try to steal. If Devers takes the pitch and then Geronimo is caught stealing, oh well. We'll have Devers lead off the second inning. But there is the upside to playing that strategy as the Rockies lead, and here's Yanni Chirinos facing Garrett Mitchell. Chirinos has been very good once again this year and gets Mitchell to chase the splitter, strike 3. Chirinos is getting a few more strikeouts this season, now a 7.2 K per 9. In the second, he picks up the double play. He's very good about keeping the ball down, only allows a .93 home run per 9. And now Tyrone Taylor falls behind 0-2. There's the high fastball, strike 3. Chirinos is also our second leading pitcher this year in WAR at 2.2. Third inning, how about a bunt? Bryce Terrain gives that a shot, didn't work. Devers, nice throw. Next up, you got the pitcher, Corbin Burnes, full count. And Burnes chases the sinker. That was ball 4. Malik Smith follows and strikes out on 3 pitches. Chirinos cruising through 3. And Burnes having a good day outside of the early run he allowed. Devers gets one to turn on here and just pops it up in foul territory. You never see that contact on a swing like that from him. Next up, Ty France gets a hold of one. Left center hit well, but Mitchell is able to reach it. We were fortunate to get that early run against Burns because it just was not easy to get base runners. 2-2 here to Reynolds. Just can't handle that pitch low and in. Impressive strikeout for Corbin Burns. 5 hits combined to this point as we'll go bottom 4. Garrett Mitchell again coming up empty against the splitter. And the fastball hits the outside corner. Chirinos wasting no time. He chased it, strike 3 in the dirt. And got him at first base. Chirinos normally is not a dominant strikeout pitcher, but when he nails his spots, it doesn't matter. 6 strikeouts now on the day. We're still in the 4th inning. Omar Narvaez has a runner in scoring position now. 2-2. And he chased that one. Strike 3. Number 7 for Chirinos. The Brewers just can't help themselves with 2 strikes. We'll take this game into the 5th inning. 1 down for Nick Solak. First pitch grounded off the glove of Burns, slowly ricocheting and no play. That ricochet was just too slow to get him. Here's Brandon Nimmo with 2 down and able to get ahead of Burns. 2-0. That's a base hit into right field. Solak turns the corner hard and turns back. They would have had him there. 2 down. Runners at the corners. It's Trey Turner. And Burns again falls behind. 3-0. There's a cutter in there. Probably one we should have swung at. 3-1. Hit hard and caught at third base. What a play by Travis Shaw. Turner can't believe it. Runs are coming at a premium today, and you'd love to get one on a ball hit that well. But it's still 1-0. Bottom 5, Chirinos pitch count now in the low 60s. Taylor 2-2. Ooh, slider did not get the call. The 3-2. He chased it. Strike 3 on the slider. What a day for Yonny Chirinos. I just love pitching with him. Later in the inning, 2 down. Bryce Terang tries the bunt again. Didn't work the first time. Now 2 strikes. Strike 3 swinging. And these are pretty much all out of the zone. He's just got really good stuff today. Love to see it. We have ourselves a fantastic pitcher's duel. And this is what I thought we'd have last episode with Severino and Giolito. This is actually coming through. Devers in the air. That's hit fairly well, but he's a little too far underneath it. And we can't tack on anything here in the 6th. Chirinos, meanwhile, going for that quality start. Falling behind Colton Wong, and that's a ground ball past Devers. And Turner not in time. Put it in just the right spot. Top of the order once again. This is Malik Smith. And he's letting these close pitches go. Chirinos, beginning here in the 6th, started to lose his control. Not quite as sharp as he once was. First 2 reach. And now it's Garrett Mitchell. 0-2. And he looks at a fastball in there for strike 3. Number 10 for Yonny Chirinos. Still in the game to face Rowdy Tellez. How do you take that 0-2? Tellez battles back and earns the walk. How is he letting those go? Unfortunately, Chirinos can't finish the 6th. He did load the bases, and we're hoping to keep them off the board now. In the game, Jose Alvarado, Keston Hira, does not have good ratings against lefties. And he strikes out looking at 101. I wonder if you're more likely to get these calls if you can throw it that fast. Because, like, how do you even see a pitch that travels 101 miles an hour? 2 down now for Omar Narvaez. And Alvarado gets him to chase that one. Cutter fouled off. Alvarado is ahead. What a curveball! Strike 3! The Brewers just continue to strike out, and it remains a 1-0 game. We're into the Milwaukee bullpen now. Dylan File gives up a drive to Dom Nunez to right center. We have Burns out of the game. Let's tack on a couple runs here. Off the bench, Anthony Santander with Nunez at third and 2 away. File gets ahead and struck him out on the slider. Good pitch. What a pitcher's duel we've had here. We haven't had too many play out like this. Alex Colomé in the game here in the 7th, and he takes one off the face, and that's a base hit. Just 2 pitches into his outing, and Colomé is taken out, and he will exit for Sir Anthony Dominguez. 56th appearance this season, and a 2.15 ERA. Here's that hit off the face again, by the way. Never know what's going to happen when the ball's coming back at the pitcher. Tyrone Taylor. Slider in there, Dominguez ahead, and he hit him in the back. Had him 0-2, but occasionally he's going to lose control of that fastball. 2 on, nobody down. Terang popped up shallow center. Easy out number 1. David Fry off the bench, hitting just 115 this year. Brewers looking for a key hit. And Dominguez misses again. Big 3-2 to Fry. And he took it up, ball 4. Can't believe we didn't get that one. The bases are loaded now for Malik Smith. 1 down. Runners go. He puts down the bunt, and they'll tack on a run. They put on the squeeze play. I hate giving up the first run like that. Garrett Mitchell wanted to do it again. Can you believe that? He missed, and we get the out at home. I can't believe they tried it again. And I can't help but feel like that whole sequence was the baseball equivalent of kicking a field goal on 4th and goal at the 1 when you're down 3. So we are tied. Geronimo strikes out in the 8th. We'll go bottom 8. This is Scott Oberg in the game. And a quick strikeout of Garrett Mitchell. Rowdy Tellez, next batter. 1-2, just waving at it there. That's the worst swing of the day. Keston Hira does have very good ratings against righties. 1-2. And that's strike 3. Oberg strikes out the side. For the Rockies, that's their 15th strikeout of the day. But it won't mean much if they can't get a win. Nice play behind the second base bag to get Devers. Milwaukee's still pitching really well late in this game. Crow strikes out France. Rockies trying to take this lead. And Reynolds puts it on the ground. It's just past second base. A 2-out single. And that'll get us to Dom Nunez. 1 for 3 with a double. He's way ahead of that one. 2-2. In the air, got the slider up, but he's way underneath it. And that's just 1 run for Colorado through 9. We have to get to extra innings. Taylor Rogers is in to keep this game tied. Here's Travis Shaw with 1 down, and Rogers gets ahead. 2-2. Fouled off the slider. That's a tough one to even make contact on. There's a pop-up. Rogers keeps the ball down, and Shaw pops out. With 2 away, Tyrone Taylor tries to extend the inning or end the game. 1-0. Grounded. Rogers reaches up. He's got it, and we're headed to the 10th. A pitcher's duel that needs a little more time to decide a winner today. We've seen all kinds of high-scoring games lately, but now we're trying to win a different way. So we have the free base runner at second base, and Solak grounds this one into center field. We won't test it here, but runners at the corners. Of course, here you're hoping to get at least the 1. That base runner that starts at second base. I had some options here for a pinch hitter, but we go to Connor Joe. And it's a ground ball right at third, out at second, and the double play! One of the worst outcomes we could have had. The runner at third has to hold, and the third baseman, Shaw, starts an incredible double play, and now we have to get a hit. 2 down, Brandon Nimmo at the plate. Lines it into right field, base hit. We get the run. Huge hit for Nimmo with 2 down. We'd love to get a little more, of course. Trey Turner's in the game now. Ground ball to third, and Shaw again gets the out at second. We at least got the 1, and we turn the game over to the player who was our closer back in year 1. It's Michael Givens. He's been excellent this year, the last couple years especially. And he's in to face Bryce Terang and gets ahead 1-2. He chased it. Blocked by Nunez and out at first. There's 1. I wanted Givens in the game here partially because I know he can get strikeouts, and that's what you want here with a base runner at second already. Vogelbach's ahead, and he falls behind. Givens has him. 0-2. Chased again! Nunez to first. There's 2 down. The Brewers continue to chase and whiff. And now the game comes down to Malik Smith. 0 for 3 on the day. Popped up for Dom Nunez. Over a few steps, and the Rockies win the game in 10. A 2-1 finish. And what a great way to wrap this up. A clutch 2-out hit. And then we turn the game over to our closer, who's now become more the 7th inning man. And he shuts it down for his 2nd save of the episode. He only has 3 all season. But Givens has been very big for us today. And collectively, it's one of the best pitching performances for the Rockies all season. We ended up, of course, recorded 30 outs in 10 innings, 17 strikeouts. And the vast majority of those were chased outside the strike zone. Win number 79 for Colorado gets them back into the wild card spot, as we have 1 less game played than the Giants. Both teams have 79 wins. And by the way, our record in this series is 84. We're 5 away from that. I'm not sure what it's going to take to win the wild card spot this year, but I'm excited to keep going through these series. And like I said, if there's a key one for San Francisco and we want to watch it play out, we will do that. And I do want to also keep you updated on the minor league players, so if you want maybe some player lock here in upcoming episodes, I can make that fit. It's a little hard to balance sometimes when the playoff run is so intense. Jacob Pearson's actually having a really nice season. He's played really well, but unfortunately he suffered a season-ending injury back in the start of the episode today. We acquired him in the Touki Toussaint trade, the Trevor Story trade. So there's still a chance that he can make an impact down the road. There are a lot of players here I'm so excited about going forward. Albert Aguila, he might be the guy down at AA that intrigues me the most because he's already such a good contact hitter. Still has room to get better. And we have a pitching trio down there that's been impressive with Mickey Littlefield, Michael Moreno, and David Valentine. I know a lot of you are big fans of Littlefield. Michael Moreno has the highest ceiling, though, with 98 potential, and it'll take him some time, but he is right on track with his first year at AA. Now, next episode, we're going to take on the Diamondbacks to start against a guy named Zach Gallen. Hope you're looking forward to that as we try to keep this rolling and get closer to a playoff appearance. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the episode today. Please hit that like button if you did. That's very helpful. Algorithm likes that. Comments help as well. I love your feedback. I love reading it. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you all in the next one.